There are some relics that provide an instant kill. Could that be a way to... a way to get some better results? Or is the Decimator the only tower that has an instant kill? Denny, I have some in my backpack right now. Rusty Telescope is more range. Wait, so Balanced Circuit. Balanced Circuit will mean that we can power up faster. I think the range is more important, though, unfortunately. 2 random 2x2 towers. Critical hit rate of all existing towers plus that. No. Be attacked by wolves. That's fine. 2 random 2x2 towers built for free. Or 100 coins. We want this one. Yeah, so we have already gotten all of our towers, and we were hoping to get more. But it looks like we will not. Which is unfortunate, because that means we don't get any range for this run. Which was a thing that I wanted. What is the optimal way to navigate that? That's proving a little bit tricky. Well, we'll do that, and then... yeah, we were kind of hoping that if we put them in our backpack, we would get offered more, but it does not look like that's going to happen. But yeah, I kind of want to bring up the compendium and take a look to see what, if anything, has an instant kill component, because we could do with a few instant kill options. Okay. I'm not taking advantage of Wealth Vault still. I keep saying that and keep doing nothing about it, but Rusty Telescope has made our range significantly more decent. I love Voodoo Doll doing like 2,800. Okay, so that tile has to go there. And then that tile can't go there. I think we can do better than that. Okay, now an L piece is almost optimal there. Like a little L. Two dots for that corner feels like a lot. I'm I'm gonna do some speed. I've been going hard on the damage lately. We should look at how much health stuff has, but I think this would definitely be a piece of feedback that I would give for this one, is you should be able to get more towers, I think. How are these guys not... That's terrifying. These guys are not, not the most progressed. We're also... Oh, okay, so let's see. Anarchy Core. Attack speed increased by 20%. Does that help us? Electric Tower deals damage to a burning. It extends burn duration by 1 second. This effect can trigger only once per second. Spark Amplifier isn't terrible. Anarchy Core seems a little dangerous. %10 of current HP. Once every 5 seconds. Let's go with Static Shocker. And then despite the fact that that isn't ideal, I'm going to do that. Okay, we're not gonna get that closed off right now, but Maze is looking good. Core is a dangerous one, and I think especially for this, Core would be very dangerous. I do think that picking up things that scale off of charge is not going to be useful because we won't be able to set up charge on bigger stuff. But yeah, like you see how little charge we get on those big guys? So we're never gonna get any charge. Oh, why is the charge so terrible? Like that's truly horrible. What does it look like when I do this? I mean, that isn't... The overload is an intensely large amount of extra stuff. All monsters deal double damage for the next 3 rounds. You'll be attacked by team 2 treasure chests. Elemental buffs do nothing. Chilled monsters hit by electric damage consumes the chill. I mean, we can try this. All monsters deal double damage to the fire source for 3 rounds. I don't think we're losing in the next 3 rounds. Famous last words and all, but... Show me a dot piece. Like, seriously. Okay, this is getting ridiculous, but that's a huge dot piece right there to get. Made a little spreadsheet to work out the best balance between damage and attack speed. I've been a little bit obsessed with this strat. How far off am I right now? We're currently sitting at 7 attacks per second and 1,500 damage. I don't really know where we have worse diminishing returns, if I'm being honest. I'm super bummed we're not going to get any more Need more attack speed right now? All right. Those go faster, so I'm fine with that. Ring of Shattered Ice is doing some work too. How much do these guys have these days? 140k? We haven't seen the... We have Resonant Poison, which is good. That's doubling the value of our crit damage. We could use the Horn. That, I guess. All right, so let's go up to like 10 attacks per second. We're only at 8 attacks. I guess getting a full attack per second is like a fairly non-trivial amount of work. I don't think that Scorpion King is going to cause too many problems. Dying a little slower than expected. Yeah, Scoundrel, that's the plan. We're seeing how far we can take the single tower. We had more in the middle, obviously, but Tome of the Endless, no. Mystic Gauntlet might save us once. These are all bad, though. I guess Mystic Gauntlet is the best of the worst here. More up here is only good. Another dot piece would be exceptionally cool. This corruption tile will never move, so we're going to have some issues with that. Yeah, Overcharge does good work, that's for sure. I think we're out of ways to increase range. I don't think there are any relics left that do that. How many hit points do you have now? Getting a lot of extraneous damage from like Ring of Shattered Ice and things like that. Did we just get a chest? That's exciting. We haven't gotten a chest in a while, but we are starting to fall behind, which we know is a very bad sign for our goal of Denny, what did you say you had gotten to? Lose a random relic, gain 2. Doesn't feel good. 20 corrupted tiles? No. Spiders for the next 3 is probably fine. 2 treasure chests is not great. I don't think we can... I mean, we do have some relics that are pretty bad, but we have some relics that are pretty good. 29? All right. I think we do this one because it's a non-permanent change. I'm fine with a heal. Okay, and then we need to do this, so that's not super effective. I'm going to try and do a round just like this and just see if we can just get a bunch of money. Because I think we're safe right now. Like, I don't think we're going to lose on this one. It does just mean that I'm going to have to spend more time putting... Does just mean that we have more money to spend later. You know, it's not like I've really saved myself any time. That's probably okay. That's reasonable. It's not great, but... Okay, so right now we're sitting at 9.3 per second and 1,700 damage. $29 twice. So that is feeling like a pretty significantly hard limit. And then, okay, if I want Wealth Vault, it's 10% up to 100. So I want to spend down to 1,000. But then stops, and then we'll get an extra 100 per round. So I think that's a good... Attack speed's still behind. I agree wholeheartedly, Scoundrel. And the advantage is now that we're spending down to 1,000... We never have to worry about not having enough, but this is definitely... We're starting to see things be a little too resilient. Yeah, stuff isn't melting quite as fast as we want it to. Alright, I'll turn off the numbers for a second. Because the numbers from one turret are lagging us, which is pretty incredible when you think about it. When a poison monster is hit by fire, all poison effects are converted into explode. Burning monster is killed. I think it's Wildfire Signet. Causes a 5-second burn effect on monsters within 3 tiles. Because burn is a percentage of HP. So we can get stuff burning a lot. I think that's good. I think burn could be part of our long-term strategy here. So... Come on with these. That doesn't help us any. All right, we'll do this. do that. The maze is looking pretty on point. I'm not gonna lie. That's true. We could spend down a little more. That last round we used Coin Hunter, I think. So I'm a little miscalibrated on how much money we're getting per round. I think we're not getting any more range. I think we've got what we're gonna get. No point in keeping that in our hand. Yeah, we're in trouble though. You can see the health bars moving significantly slower now. We still have a lot of loop stuff to do, but like they definitely are gonna outscale us. We do have overcharge, but I mean, it's not gonna help us that much. Randomly spawn 20 corruption tiles. This is fine. What do we get? Elemental dice and black ice shard. Black ice shard might be good. I think we need this over here to create a 4 across. And then this actually does need to be one of those. Then we're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time getting back up there again. So at the moment we're sitting at 1,711 attacks per second. That would be fun, Scoundrel, but yeah, I think it would get wasted pretty quickly, unfortunately. So Black Ice Shard actually does... Oh, yeah, Black Ice Shard does nothing. I was thinking it would do us some good, but we're already critting 100% of the time. So it might actually be bad, because it might be consuming chill. Yeah, that's actually unfortunate. This doesn't feel great. I guess we're doing a good job of pushing back the ghosts, but are we not paying attention to these ghosts that are running through here? Like, hello? Can we focus on these people, please? I feel like there are some targeting issues with how fast we're shooting. Like, we're getting... Like, the target reselection seems kind of slow. But we're in the danger zone here, I think. Maybe not. It's not that bad. This guy does have 1.6 million health, but we're chunking him a little bit. But yeah, it's slow going. I can see why 2 waves from now is going to be the end of days for us. I can already see it coming. And if that's the case, I might as well extend this as much as I can. Like, we're not getting a better maze than this. I think elemental dice only works if you place dice towers. My feeding dice towers, though, is just for science. The maze is pretty good, Denny, but I don't know. Like, are you close on those ones? Because I don't feel like I'm going to be that close. Actually, hold on. So one thing that I can do, this is potentially a smart thing. So if I do this and I close this off, that forces these guys to come around this way, which gets me one more round at them. I'm not sure it's like super impactful, but I think it is a little extra value. Okay. I think we're still behind on attack rate, Zaid, but I'm gonna spend down to like 700. Because I think we might survive this wave. And then next wave is the wave where it's gonna be do or die. Hey, Ben. Yeah, indeed. It's the only time we get to stream. Sad days. Silly Fawn with the follow. Thank you very much. Seeing these guys that throw the stunny things, I think we may be in a lot of danger. I also don't know if Arcane Storm does a damn thing. I don't think it does. How much these guys have? 1.3 million? The fact that this guy hasn't thrown his thingy is a little weird to me. I don't think the Arcane Storms are doing anything, but... yeah, the throwing guys are not throwing their axes. The Arcane Storm only does 3 damage or something like that when it triggers, so I think that's the issue. Okay, now these guys we got to pretty late. So I don't know if we're going to be able to... We're making no progress on these guys, are we? Well, we're getting them dead, but... I think we're going to get to the same wave that you did, Denny, and then we're going to die. Why are you... oh, man. What are you doing? What are you targeting, my friend? This guy's a little scary. Oh, it's close. It's close. All right, we got it. But it was close. anything that saves the day here. Probably not. Probably nothing saves the day there, but we will... Yeah, we're gonna spend it all. I don't think there's any better building for us to do. So, Denny, one last call. Are we behind on fire rate or damage right now? It's pretty close, I feel like. I'm leaning towards damage. Near perfect balance? All right. I'm going to go down to like 500, putting it all into damage here. I think we die. Because well, the only... Yeah, I don't think... Vengeance... We had the option to pick up Vengeance Statue. And it might have saved us. Everybody's asking for only damage. Just to get bigger numbers. I'm gonna die regardless, I think, Edo. I don't think damage is gonna help us quite enough. You get 28k DPS before crits and bonuses. That's not bad. We've done 48 million damage. I'm also going to run out of time here. All right. I'm switching over to this because I can spend the money faster. And I do think some fire rate is still good. And I'll show the tooltip before we finish up here. All right, we ended at 2136, range 13.3, fire rate 15.3, and 100% crit chance. Numbers are coming on. Numbers are looking like 4,000s. What are we looking at? So you, my friend, big man on campus, is like 1.5 million. That's not completely unheard of. We might make it to wave 30. Probably not, though, but... Why does it need to be arcane typing? Because that means that we get Scepter of Elements procs, we get Magic Dust procs, and we get Ring of Shattered Ice procs, which are all additional, like, damage. Like, you see the numbers that are going on, like, over here? Those are all Shattered Ice and Voodoo Doll procs, which are a not insignificant portion of our damage. Electric Stun be better. You never fill up charge on enemies at this level of health. It just doesn't happen. So... In my experience, the correct play is that. There's a part of me that was wondering about like poison or something like that, but even that I'm not so sure on. I'm trying to figure out when we pop overcharge. I think think now is a good time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You have to be kidding me. That could not have been more perfect timing. That's heartbreaking. We wasted some of our overcharge there, which is very unfortunate. Oh, man. I really didn't think they were close enough to tag me there. But they are. Yeah, toxic coating is coming in. Toxic coating is putting a lot of poison on things, but it would take like the rest of eternity for it to proc fully, I think. If I had a protection tile, maybe. It's hard to know if that little bit got us. I mean, we're doing okay. Right now, there's like 3 wraparounds that still have to happen, but we have guys that are very full on health. 2, 1. Now seems like a good time for Horror Mask. Slow everybody down that's nearby us. Although people don't seem to be walking any slower as a result of it. I can't really tell which ones are still full health, but so far we're kind of doing okay. I don't know. We're definitely falling behind. Could I get like a least progressed? Ooh, Armor Breaker might be insane. Right, because this is an extra 30% damage. I'm trying to save it. Maybe that's not the right play. I can't really tell if we're still falling behind or if we're doing okay. Yeah, I don't think Horror Mask did anything. I would agree with that. This Broodmother is a long way back. All right, I'm popping Armor Breaker, hoping that we get some bigger numbers. It's going to be close, but I think we lose it. Oh, that stun sucks. GG. Oh my gosh, the poison is ticking for 1,000. We're gonna leak 1, I think, here. Which'll snap. And we get the stun from Flash Freeze. I think we survive. We're not gonna... Oh, no. I'm wrong. We don't survive. Oh, do we not survive? Oh, my goodness. Well, we're at 19, so... How... Oh, my gosh. The stun is doing so much work right now. I think we're still dead, but it's, like... way closer than I expected it to be. We just went from 19 to 8? What happened there? 2? We lose. All right, it was a good effort. Yeah, very close. Yeah, I thought so too, Denny. All right, that was a good run. We did a much better job that time. Very, very close, I feel like. And I'm going to give it respect. 73rd place using only the scrap tower. Not too shabby. This does not show our... let's get a last view here of what we had going on. Oh, freeze bugs out the display. Yeah, I think protection tile would have saved us. But it's hard to come up with a protection tile in this format. But I'm proud of our maze. I think we did a good job. Can I click on these guys to see what their health was? No. We were pretty damn close, though. Man, it was close. Almost hit 30. Maybe next time. But that was a good run. I'm pleased with the results there. But yeah, I think Past leaderboards. Oh, past leaderboards does show up with something. Because, like, our all-time best, yeah, was wave 60 back before things glitched out. But this wasn't a bad attempt. I will take that. I think Icicle Tower would have also gotten us past 30. So, room to grow, but definitely. So the question becomes, hold on. Can we actually, let's just really quickly before we're done. I just want to go in here, and this is the end of the stream. So if people want to skedaddle, I'm okay with that. You're all good. But is there anything in here? I think Vengeance Statue also would have saved the day. And I think I probably could have picked that over other stuff. But I don't think... Yeah, okay. So there's... In terms of towers, the Decimator Tower has... Wait, is it not the Decimator Tower? Isn't there one tower that has a percentage killed? A percentage kill associated with it? Because Giant Lizard Fang is just 10% more damage. That would have helped us out in that last one. Phoenix Feather would have been... Nah, not that great. I do think Scepter of the Elements did insane work for us, as did Magic Dice, or Magic Dust. But yeah, there's no percentage kills. Voodoo Doll was completely insane. Completely off the charts insane. Resonant Poison was super good for us. Yeah, I mean, coin runes would have been amazing too. I had nothing but one damage rune. That was the only rune that I had. So it's like we could have done a lot better. But anyways, still a great run. I'm glad that went as well as it did. Thank you to everyone who hung out. This was a pleasure. If you have not been around here before, strongly encourage you to visit my links. And by links, I mean my Discord. Join it if you're not already a member. Share the stuff that you're up to. I would love to hear about it in our Emberward channel. Toss me a sub on YouTube if you haven't already. It helps out a great deal. We just hit 4,300 subs, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, toss me a follow on Twitch as well. I'm gonna try and get back into a better swing of things. But yeah, it was awesome having everybody here. Good turnout on YouTube. 36 people. Appreciate y'all swinging by. We'll be doing this again soon. But for now, that's gonna do it for me.